Hey guys, so this is the text that we're going to be working with all week about frogs and toads. So I thought I would just record this screencast so that you guys can read along with me. So let's go ahead and get started. Frogs and toads are amphibians. An amphibian is an animal that lives part of its life in the water and part of its life out of the water. Some other amphibians are newts and salamanders. Frogs and toads are unique amphibians because they have 4 legs and no tails. Let's see, I'm going to zoom in just a bit. It's easy to see the difference between a frog and a salamander, but what about the difference between a frog and a toad? There are some ways to tell, but be careful. There are always exceptions to the rule. In fact, scientists often use frog as a generic term to talk about both frogs and toads. To be 100% sure if an animal is a toad or a frog, you need to know the scientific name. So-called true frogs are in the family Ranidae. True toads are in the family Bufonidae. But if you spot a 4-legged friend in the wild, you can use these lists to be about 95% sure. Frogs, and we can see the nonfiction text feature of bullet point right here, more active than toads, smooth, moist skin, long back legs and webbed feet, able to jump very far, usually live near water. Toads, again, bullet points, less active than frogs, dry, warty skin, short, stubby legs, feet more like claws, walk, waddle, or make short hops, don't have to be near water. Even though there are many things that are the same about frogs and toads. They both have large eyes on the tops of their heads. This lets them see all around to help them find food and stay out of danger. All frogs and toads begin their lives as tadpoles living in the water. The males of many species of frogs and toads croak or sing to the females. Frogs and toads need water to reproduce. Female frogs and toads lay eggs in the water, like lakes, ponds, or puddles, and male frog toads fertilize the eggs. When the eggs hatch, they are tadpoles. Tadpoles will change a lot before they become adult frogs or toads. This process is called metamorphosis. So they start as these little eggs, then they are hatched as tadpoles. Then those tadpoles are going to start forming into the frog or toad and grow some legs. And then they'll be a frog or a toad. Frogs and toads are amazing creatures. They can be found on every continent except Antarctica. Some live on the ground and some live in the water, and some even live in trees. They come in almost every color of the rainbow, from bright red to orange, green, or blue. The smallest are less than a centimeter long, while the largest are almost a foot long. So remember, a centimeter long is like the size of your pinky, or the width of your pinky. And a foot, well, we all know what a foot looks like. It's like a ruler. That's crazy. Scientists have classified more than 4,100 species of frogs and toads. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed reading along the Critter Connection Frogs and Toads with me, and hopefully this read aloud will help you a little bit with your reading activities this week.